Happy Friday, my friends. I am so super excited that you're here. I know I've got really extra big hair today, but you know the saying, the bigger the hair, the closer to God. I will have t-shirts made at some point that have that saying on it. Say hello as you come in, if you would. And that way I can make sure that Facebook is working as it should. Welcome, everyone. My name is Jennifer Allwood. I teach people how to create a beautiful home and build their creative business. And we're going to talk about Facebook today. For those of you who don't own a business and you are just interested in listening because well, you never know what's going to happen on one of my Facebook Lives. Did you see the one last night? Did you see the one with the trolls? And then did you see my Snapchat filter follow-up to the trolls? Hi, guys. Hi, Angie. Hi, Sally. Hey, Kathy. And so sometimes people just join my lives and you just have no idea what's about to go down. But we're going to talk about Facebook real quick. I want to know how many of you here in the live stream have a business Facebook page. Put yes if you do, please. Put yes, me. If you want to be really smart, link to your Facebook page. Why? Or comment as your Facebook page, because that way people can find you. Don't think that people don't read through the comments. Did you see Crazy Steve on my Facebook Live last night? People were reading his comments. The crazy crap he was typing, like you have hairy arms. I mean, random. We had to delete Steve. Clearly, there was a troll problem last night on the live. Okay, and so people read the comments. So comment if you have a business Facebook page. Awesome. Okay, listen. Who's irritated with Facebook? I want you to also tell me if yes, I have a Facebook page, and yes, my page is making me want to drink. Okay, go ahead and put that below, or making me want to eat all the chocolate or whatever it is that your vice is. Okay, maybe you don't have a vice, and thank you, Jesus, for those of you that don't. Mine happens to be Hershey's Kisses. So how many of you are frustrated with the algorithm changes, etc.? Or how many of you aren't quite, let me ask you a couple different questions, okay? This always helps me. It always helps me. How many of you know that you need to grow your Facebook page, but you don't know how? The Fuzzy Rooster's doing Facebook Lives thanks to me. Yes, you, Ruth. Okay, got it. Forget me not. Love that. Says she turned off my podcast 2 minutes ago. Thank you for listening to my podcast. I appreciate you. So how many of you have a Facebook page and you're like, I wish I could do better at it, but I'm just sucky at it. I just can't seem to get momentum. I can't get followers. I don't know what to post. I'm hearing crickets. Like, tell me what some of your complaints are about Facebook, because I want to help you. Okay, I'm going to answer a few of your questions, and I'm going to issue to you guys a challenge. Okay, Corey says my Creators Roadmap group is helping you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Corey, we had the most fun conference call that I just got off of a few minutes ago about Creators Roadmap. This is a side note. Everybody ignore. Just Corey and I are talking. But we're going to be gamifying the Creators Roadmap so that when we launch it again in April, write down April for those of you who are not in it. Like, it'll say, like, you're 47% done with this course. You're 77% done with the course. You're 87% done with the course, with like prizes. I'm so excited. It's going to be so much fun. So look for that, Corey, because you'll still be in there since you've already joined it once. But let me see what some of your, okay, Miranda says, how do you reach the right crowd? Okay, so let me give you a couple, Miranda, tips that will help you to reach the right crowd, okay? So here's what a lot of people do on their business Facebook page, purely because they want to be putting their best foot forward. And they're like, I want to come across as a professional business person. I'm about to sit down and do a little typey. By the way, if I accidentally mute this thing again, remember the other day I leaned up and turned off a button? Curvy girl problems. That's what I want to hashtag. And so if that happens again, will you please put in all caps, Jen, you're muted, Jen, you're muted, Jen, you're muted. Because now I'm terrified. I'm terrified of Steve coming back and trolling my page, and I'm terrified of turning off my own mic with my body parts. Okay, so here's what we do. We sit down to Facebook and we think, in order for my customers to take me seriously, I've got to put on my business hat, and that is bull crap, okay? You guys take me serious as a business owner. You know I've got 1,100 people that I'm coaching right now in 2 different groups. You guys know that I have, lots of courses. I'm coaching people. You take me seriously, and I still talk about stuff like my big hair, okay? So when you go to post on your page, I think her name was Miranda that asked, here's what I want you to do. Don't try to put on your business hat. Like, don't try to get all fancy. Nobody relates to that crap. Nobody wants the perfect business person barfing up sales posts all day long on their Facebook page. Okay. They will buy from you, Miranda, when they know, like, and trust you. The end. And the only way they can know, like, and trust you is when you actually show up on your page and you be totally you. Okay. Why do I have email dinging? Hang on. Because we don't need any background noise. We've got enough issues without background noise. Okay. Let me turn this off. Lord have mercy. I have like 5,000 emails open. I'm so sorry. There we go. Okay. And so when you sit down to post on your Facebook page, here's my best tip for you. Every single time you post, I want you to pretend you're posting your best friend. Somebody tell me below who their best friend is. Tell me your best friend's name. Because literally I do this. I pretend I'm texting Rachel or Laura. Last night I went to post something on Facebook and then I backed it out because I was trying to sound like somebody I wasn't, and I forgot for a second, because even us that know, should know what we're doing by now. Still sometimes we'll be like, I'm about to say something that I want them to think that I'm smart, and so let me put on my smart hat and type it out. And then it just falls flat and nobody responds. Instead, if I word it like I would be texting Laura. Did you freaking see what Steve did on my Facebook page tonight? So did you guys see that Snapchat video I did? Like, I talk like I was talking to Laura. That's what people resonate with. When I do a Facebook post as if I'm typing it out to my best friend and quit trying to be businessy, that's when people will start to relate to you more and you will actually make more sales. I promise you. Teresa says she just started doing Facebook Lives and it's gaining momentum. Here's why. Facebook rewards people who do live videos. Tell me in the comments right now. I want you to know why you hate doing Facebook Lives. Somebody tell me why you hate doing Facebook Lives, okay? Let me know. Because I want to shoot holes in every one of your excuses. If I was to say to you, if you were to say to me, Jen, I want to lose 20 pounds, and I was to say to you, then all you need to do is make sure you're drinking 8 12-ounce things of water every day. That's it. Eat whatever you want, girl. Do whatever else you want, but make sure you're doing this one thing, and you're going to see huge returns on your investment, okay? Would you do it? Would you do it? Yeah, of course you would. I mean, it's not that hard to drink water. Does it kind of suck that I have to run to the bathroom, every 30 minutes? Of course, but would you do it? Yes, because if I told you the one thing that'll change your health more than anything else, would you do it? Yes, of course, because it's not that hard. So I'm going to tell you the one thing that'll change your Facebook page more than anything else, because it's not that hard. It's going live on Facebook. It's going live on Facebook. I'm telling you. And so Facebook wants you to go live, and yet so many of you are like, but I don't want to. Well, then I can't help you. Facebook can't help you either. Until you and I are brilliant enough to come up with our own social media platform that is not highly dependent on live video streaming, we got to play by Facebook's rules, okay? Mark Zuckerberg says, I want you to go live on Facebook. Here's what you say. Yes, Mark. Got it. Got it. Okay? And so you're going to be doing Facebook Lives. In my inner circle this month, starting Monday, I gave them a challenge this morning. I'm inviting you guys into the challenge, but you have to join my inner circle. I'm going to post my link here, and I'm going to answer all these questions. So if you, themagicbrushinc.com/inner circle, if you join my group before Monday, you will be part of the challenge for the month. How do I pin that when I just said it? I don't know. And here's our challenge for the month. I'm giving away a $300 Amazon gift card, or you have your choice of an iPad or an Apple Watch, either of the three, to one person in my coaching group who does everything I tell them to do on their social media for the month of December. That means I have given them the Facebook strategy that will not fail. Do you hear me? It cannot fail. It will increase your reach more than anything else. Yes, it does include 2 Facebook Lives a week, because big girls and boys do what's required in their business even when they don't want to. Guess what? I don't feel like paying taxes. But if I'd like to stay out of jail, I have to. Guess what? You might not go on live video, but if you want your page to grow, you're going to have to, because it will increase your reach. Now, here's a couple of questions. Andrea says she's camera shy and she needs to get over that. Andrea, the first time you do a Facebook Live, you're going to want to vomit, babe. You're going to want to vomit, like get yourself a trash. I promise you, you won't die though. And the second time, it's just a tiny little bit easier. The third time, it's just a tiny little bit easier. And when you get to the 300th one, you're like, baby, let's go live. You would be shocked how many people I challenge to go live on their Facebook page, and they do the first couple and they're like, I think I actually enjoy this. And I'm like, I don't know, you'd think on occasion, I know what I'm talking about. Not very often, but sometimes. And when it comes to Facebook, I know what I'm talking about. Okay. So get on Facebook Live. Get over the camera shy. Somebody said that you're worried because if no one's watching. Here's how I want you to look at it. I want you to shift your thinking totally. Okay. Shift your thinking totally. Thank you guys for sharing this, by the way. Share this to your personal profile. That way you have it so you can go back and listen. Even if you join my group and you don't do the challenge and you don't get to win the Apple Watch or the iPad, that's fine. At least you can re-listen to this and make sure that you get some free tips on Facebook, okay? So someone said, what about when nobody shows up? All right, there's two things we worry about when we get ready to go live on Facebook. So we're getting ready to go live and we're like, crap, what if everybody shows up? Did I hit that? Nope, I didn't. And then the other part of us is like, crap, what if nobody shows up? Okay. Well, either way, you're gold, because if everybody shows up, baby, you're going viral. Chewbacca mom, i.e. Chewbacca mom. How do you think that woman got famous? Look at Heather Land, the I Ain't Doing It girl, who's going live or doing her recorded videos, which if she would go live, Heather, if you're listening, if you would go live, babe, you'd get an even further reach on those. She's doing fine without the live though. Okay, so if everybody shows up, you're golden. You immediately are going to be getting viral new followers. If nobody shows up, you just had the opportunity to practice. And practice is what, Katrina, will make your Facebook Live so much better. Okay, Veronica says she's shy and she wouldn't know what to say. Okay, so here's my tip, Veronica. You ready? I don't know what it is that you do for a living, but this is the tip that works for every niche. By the way, is it niche or niche? I say niche, like quiche. Do you say niche, like itch? I say niche, like quiche. Okay, so works across every single thing. Ask people. Doesn't matter what niche you're in. Hey guys, what would you like to see more of on my Facebook page? What would you like me to do a live video on? Ask them. Ask them. You've got to remember that we're not trying to just build a business here, friends. We're trying to build an online community. When you quit looking at your Facebook page as just a business tool and look at it as a community. I love you guys. You know stuff about my family. You know stuff about me. I know stuff about you. I was going back and forth with about 30 of you yesterday on Instagram DMs, live videoing back and forth, you and me. Okay? Your social media followers, you've got to quit thinking of them as followers. You have to start thinking of them as a community of people that basically you're just providing the playground for. You've got a Facebook page and all these people, the common thing that they have in common is, of course, you and your business. But I guarantee you there are things that make them all very like-minded. And if you'll stop looking at your Facebook page as just a business opportunity where you can go barf up sales posts all day long and start looking as a way to invest in your people and encourage them and facilitate community and try to take care of them and do things together, it'll totally shift your thinking in terms of what do I do a Facebook Live or a post about. So number one, ask them, what would you like to see on my page? You guys want me to make some peanut brittle for Christmas on a Facebook Live? Done. Let's do it tomorrow. Okay? Bring your peanut brittle, bring your little daughters and sons, and we're going to make peanut brittle together. Oh, you want to see me sewing something on a Facebook Live? Done. And then you're going to think to yourself, why would they want to watch me do that? It's so simple. Listen, Linda. You guys remember that video where that short little cute boy was like, Linda, listen, and the whole world lost their mind because they thought he was disrespectful. And I've raised two strong-willed children, and there's a difference between disrespectful and strong-willed. Sometimes they cross, but I thought that kid was hilarious. Okay, so listen, Linda. Now I lost my train of thought. Yes, I got it. December is the best time of year for you to be all over social media. And I'm going to tell you why. And you're not going to love my reasoning, but it's truth. And this is where we are in this day and age. Okay. All right. People are addicted to this thing. Okay. Come holiday season, they're stuck in a room with their sister-in-law, their brother-in-law that they can't stand, their mother who drives them batty. Sorry, Mom, you don't drive me batty. Neither do you, my sister-in-law and my personal brother-in-laws. I'm just talking about everybody else's family. Okay. During the holidays, more people will be trying to dumb out with this thing and just ignore crazy Uncle Bill or ignore crazy Aunt Sally or get away from, their family drama. They will try to hide the whole crazy by just dumbing out on this thing. I promise you. This is the best month of the year. That's why we're doing the challenge in here, in my inner circle, in the month of December. So what I have given them is I have given them a calendar of what they need to do every month. Look at, I'm moving it so you can't screenshot it. You have to actually join the inner circle to get resources. Okay. You ready to take your business up a notch? Well, do something like this. Have you been saying to yourself, I need to invest more time in my social media for the last year, and yet you haven't? Well, do something like this, because the prize is fun. The prize is $300. So ask your community, what would you like to see me do videos on? And then, in addition to that, go look at what questions they're already asking you. Here's what happens with us creative people. Somebody write this down because it's important, okay? Somebody write it down. I'm going to talk to the painters in the group, okay? Because it's what I know. It's what I eat, breathe, and sleep. You wonder what you should do a Facebook Live about. The truth is, you could paint in your sleep, blindfolded with one arm behind your back, balancing on one leg, all right? Because you're talented. So you assume that all the people following your page know as much as you do about paint, and therefore you can't come up with content. No, baby girl, listen, Linda, okay? You are super good at what you do, and you assume that other people know the stuff that is like living and breathing easy to you. They don't know what kind of a sanding block to use. They don't understand the difference between when you should use spray paint and when you should use latex and when you should use oil. They don't understand that you have to let things dry for 24 hours before you top coat it, or you're going to make a mess and that top coat's going to peel off. They don't understand why you should prep. They don't know the difference between an angled brush and a square. These are all things that will give you content for days. Days! I had a Canvas person in my group the other day in Inner Circle, and she's like, what do I do Facebook Lives about? And I'm like, babe, next time you go canvas shopping, I don't know the first thing about canvases. Tell me why you're in that store. Why did you go to Dick Blick? Isn't that what it's called, where you buy canvases? I think so. Why did you go to Dick Blick? Why do you like getting canvases there? Is there a difference between the canvas that has the little edge or the ones that you have to like roll yourself? I don't know. Never painted a canvas. What is the size of canvas that most people buy? Show us how you prep your canvas. Show us how you slap crap on that canvas. Show us how you ship it. Like, there's a million things. And she was like, oh gosh, I never even thought about that. It's because most of us are too close to our craft. We're too close to what it is that we're really good at. Rochelle says she is going to take my challenge. Rochelle, I will see you in the inner circle. Thank you. And so when you assume that your people already know how to do blah, 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 you're missing it. I did a Facebook Live last night on my business page, glittering ice skates. I did the same Facebook Live last year, did the same Facebook Live the year before that. Okay. Last year we didn't have Steve the Troll on my Facebook Live, which made it way more interesting last night. And so, there was a piece of me that was like, my people have already seen that. No, they haven't. I have 100,000 new Facebook fans that I didn't have last year at this time. You have to remember that too, that you can't always be thinking you can't duplicate topics, because Facebook's only showing about 10% on average of your audience, any of your posts anyway. So the other 90% didn't even see it unless they're following your page, which means they're mega fans, which means they're seeing every one of your posts. Does that make sense? Beth says, how do you join? Somebody type in the Magic Brush Ink. Beth, how do I type that to you? themagicbrushink.com/inner circle. All right. What about selling clothes? Will your training help us? Katrina, we have a ton of boutique people in there. Yes, 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 yes. Because not only will you talk on your Facebook page in lives and post both about the clothes you have for sale, but how do you style the clothes? Look at this thing that Ava bought me last night, by the way. My daughter, with her own money, bought me a shawl last night at a craft thing. Is she not the sweetest? Teach people how to belt that shawl. Teach me what I should be wearing under it so that this isn't all high on me and stuff. Teach me what would look good for my curvy body shape. Don't just barf up sales posts on what you're selling for clothes. Teach people how to put the clothes on their body, how to arrange your closets. In fact, take it one step further and how to make a kick-ass closet with leopard print carpet and a chandelier. That's what I have in my closet. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just about the clothes. Here's what it's actually about. I'll take it one step further. Every woman on here agree with me. The reason we wear what we wear is when we feel good in our clothes, we'll put that same outfit on every day of the week. So what you actually need to be marketing to, who asked me that? Katrina Frazier, about selling clothes, is you need to not be just trying to sell them, blue jeans and skinny jeans. You need to talk to them about how these skinny jeans are going to make you feel like a rock star mom. You may have had 3 kids and be 46, but you're going to feel like you are on fire. They will hold everything in the right place, but they're not going to be droopy and dragging and showing crack by 2:00 in the afternoon. That's why you need to buy these jeans. Not because the price is $34. People will pay $66 if they'll hold everything in. Does that make sense? So it's a different way of thinking when you're thinking about what to post on Facebook, how to get more followers. Your strategy can just not be, I'm just going to tell people when I have stuff for sale. Social media has changed. It's changed. It's changed. Okay, what other questions here? D, if you share your own secrets, won't you be cutting your own throat? D, I love this question so much. I'm going to answer this from the bottom of my heart because D, Bruffy Eslick, we go over this sort of thing in my inner circle all the time. Okay, are you ready? Here's my best example for you. There are 2 types of people in the world, all right? One is the type of person that can afford to have somebody change their oil, but they ain't gonna do it. They're gonna change their oil every single time. Why? Because why would they pay for somebody to do their oil when they can do it themselves? Okay. The other person is, I am not changing my own oil. I don't care if I have to turn in recycling cans to get the money, but I am not redoing my own oil. That's me, by the way. Okay. So the best business model you can have is when you're like, know that you have 2 types of clients. This is why 4 years ago, I started selling DIY painting videos on my page because it occurred to me one day, I've got a whole group of DIYers out there. They ain't ever going to hire me to do their cabinets because they have a smidgen of talent. They want to do it themselves. It's not they can't afford me. It's that they take pride in projects and sounds like fun to them and they want to do it themselves. So why am I only taking clients hiring me personally to go do it for them when I have all these other clients? They just want to know how I do it. Was I worried ever about creating my own competition? Never. Never. And I'm going to tell you why, and it's biblical. When you live your life like this, hands wide open, it's amazing what God will filter right through your business. When you live your life like this, ain't sharing my secrets with anybody. Anybody. Not sharing. When you live stingy like that, it's amazing that you're going to reap what you sow. So share your stuff. I mean, with wisdom, we're not going to teach people for free. This is why my inner circle costs money, because nobody else works for free and I don't either. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, she paints the turquoise iris. She is sharing it. Okay, Debbie says, what are your thoughts between Facebook Live and IG Live? I don't like IG Live. I love IG stories. IG Live, I don't like. And I'll tell you why. It's gone in 24 hours. And I think that Instagram is, in fact, I'm going to go one step further. I think you will see IG Live being gone in the next year. I will make that prediction right now. I'm probably wrong, but I'm going to go ahead and put it out there. I think that the best thing Instagram's ever done is stories. And I think that if you are terrified of Facebook Live, start doing Instagram stories. I had my husband in boxer shorts. They were over his pants on Instagram stories last night. Instagram stories are the jam. They're so fun. Here's why they're fun. You're building relationship with your potential customers. And when it comes time for them to need to buy something, who are they going to buy from? The girl they know, like, and trust, or the one who's just been barfing up sales posts and they know nothing about them? When all things are equal, okay, everything's equal. I'm selling the same stuff over here as Susie Q over here. But I've been investing into my people. I've been doing Facebook Lives like I do with you guys for free every single week for years. When I comment back to a lot of you, when you DM me on Instagram stories and I do a little video back to you. We had the sweetest couple last night that DM'd Jason and I, and they're like, we want to borrow Mr. Magic's elf shorts for a Christmas party. Hilarious. And so when we're DMing people back, we are building relationship. Now, when me and Susie Q both go to sell something, who are they going to buy from? They ain't buying from Susie Q, who they don't know, even if her price is less. Does that make sense? Even if her price is less. Oh, that's right. Crystal just joined the inner circle. Thank you, Crystal. I'm so glad to have you there. So glad to have you there. What else? Yeah, Jerry Fortner says she ignores Instagram Lives. Me too. Annoying. I'm sorry, Mark Zuckerberg. I love everything else you do, but I do not love Instagram Lives. Okay, so Gail says she has a question. She has a personal Facebook page, which we all do, and she has a business page, which most of us do, and she can only sign into Facebook on her personal page. You need this thing called Pages app, okay? Let me show you. When I show you my Pages app, though, you're going to see all my other crazy on here. Okay, so Pages app looks like that. Screenshot this. Somebody screenshot this for Gail. Where is it? It's right between me and Mr. Magic, right by my margarita on the beach. It looks like an orange flag. It's free. So go to the app store on your phone and download Facebook Pages app. Never, ever, ever, never go to your Facebook page through your personal profile again. Always do personal Facebook on the F, business Facebook on the orange flag. And here's why, Gail, because so many people will try to go live on their business page and accidentally go on their personal, or vice versa. So, okay, who else? A bunch of my girls are on here who are in the challenge in Inner Circle, and I'm so excited because they're smart. Okay, hang on. You're welcome, Amanda Turner. You're welcome, Gail. Let me take a couple other questions before I am off the rest of the day, because Miss Vicky and I have a hot date with some Mexican food and a massage for her birthday. Yes, Katrina, IG stories are fun. You can let your hair down and be goofy. As soon as you hit 10,000 followers, they can swipe up and they can go to where you have stuff for sale and buy. Okay? If you join my Inner Circle, I gave a whole list of people to be following on Instagram stories this morning because they're smart business people. They are doing an incredible job of giving, slipping in the sale on Instagram stories. And they're doing a lot of affiliate marketing on Instagram stories. They're getting a lot of traffic to their website from Instagram stories. I mean, here's the thing, you guys. You need to have a strategy for your social media stuff and not just be throwing crap against a wall and seeing what sticks. There is a strategy. Jerry Fortner, even if you are going to be off January and February, you are going to kill your Facebook page and the reach on it. And it will be like having to bring back to life a dead corpse in February if you let your Facebook page go for 2 months. In 4 years' time, I have never missed one single day on Facebook ever. And I'm going to tell you why. This thing that we've built right here, this community, this is why I just got off the phone with a book publisher. This is why I get asked to speak. This is why people sign up for my classes, because I've developed a community. Some people are frustrated with their sales, right? Okay, here's the thing about business. We're all in business so that we make money. And if your business problem is I don't make enough money, you either need to figure out how to be better at sales or how to have more people to sell to. Those are the two things. Those are the two things that control it. Can you see my hair up close? You are so funny. My hair is a mess. I just didn't really want to curl it this morning because I got it done yesterday. Yes, Jill Noble, one of my favorite people on the planet. Have a strategy. Jill, we need lunch, by the way. Let's see. Okay, Jerry says you're not going dead online. Good girl. So don't miss a day. Some of you are like, I hate social media. I don't get it. It takes too much time. I don't want to do it. And this is what I say to you. Okay. Do you have a teenager? Do you have a neighbor girl down the street who would just really like $30 a week so that she can go to Forever 21 and buy some skinny jeans? Do you have a niece who's in college but home for Christmas? Do you have someone living under your roof who really doesn't have any chores anyway? They happen to be really great at Instagram. You're thinking, how can I make this poor precious son of mine a little more responsible? How can I develop him into an adult? What kind of chores can I give him around the house? Look, he can do mom's social media. You want to know who rocks Instagram? Kids. Teenagers. They're no good on Facebook. But teenagers, grab them. They're smart, you guys. Everybody wants to complain about our youth. Quit complaining about our youth. Use them. They are brilliant in certain areas. You want to understand how I did that Snapchat filter on a Facebook video last night? I asked my son, my 14-year-old, Easton, how do I do this? Done in 10 seconds. Telling you. Absolutely, Dion. The turquoise iris is on here, and she's saying Facebook Live is a free gift. Take advantage of it. That is right. Mary Jane, the app is called the Facebook Pages Manager app. Katrina, did you know that Facebook and Instagram are owned by the same people? Yeah. So they're marketing, they're targeting different segments of people. Sometimes I think it's really important we understand where our clients are. So Snapchat is for the teens, okay? Instagram is for the 20 and young 30-somethings. Facebook is for us middle-agers. And after that, there's nothing. After that, there's just nothing. So that's kind of how it goes. So that's why Instagram is growing so fast. The best thing Instagram did is to put Instagram stories in there. Basically, they looked at Snapchat and they were like, I got you, Snapchat. We're going to one-up your butt and we're going to do Instagram stories. This is why Craigslist is going by the wayside, because Facebook looked at Craigslist and went, we see you, Craigslist. We're about to one-up you with Facebook Marketplace. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? This is why Instagram is like, we see you, Pinterest. We see you, Pinterest. We have an Instagram training in my inner circle in December, by the way. We see you, Pinterest, and now we're going to let you save things on Instagram. I can never remember what it's called. Hang on. But I have a whole folder of them. Hang on. I'm going to tell you what they call it. They call it, dun, 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 collections. Do any of you even know that there is a collections component to Instagram where you can save photos from Instagram into what almost appears like Pinterest board? So don't kid yourself, my friends. Instagram is a huge component right now. It's huge. It's playing. So yes, put those kids to work. Exactly. So if you are interested in being challenged in your social media, I'll give you just a little snippet of what the requirements are. You have to post on Facebook every day, and I tell you how many times, and I give you Christmas and New Year's off, and you have to pick one other social media that you have to do stuff on daily. And I've got all the requirements in my inner circle. If you are interested in joining us, go to themagicbrushinc.com/inner circle and join today. We have 650 business owners in there who are kicking butt. If you are like, gosh, I just need to have some people share some of my stuff, because the best way to grow your business page, your Facebook page, there's two ways: ads and people sharing your content. You want to know how Heather Land, you guys know who I'm talking about, the girl that does the I ain't doing it videos. Who is obsessed with Heather Land besides me? Who wants to have her over for dinner because this girl does? You want to know how she grew her page? Hang on, let me tell you how many people Heather Land has on her Facebook page right now. Heather Land. Hang on, I'm going to tell you. She grew it crazy fast. 1.9 million in what, 6 months? 1.9 million. You want to know what she did? She posted stuff that was entertaining, that was joyful. People are desperate this time of year for good news. They are desperate for you to show up on your social media and be funny, be lighthearted, be encouraging, be entertaining. So she posted stuff that was shareable. And look what she did. Look what she did. So anyway, Best thing you can do is do ads for your Facebook page or do stuff that's shareable. That's going to grow you quicker than anything. And I love that in my inner circle, those people in there share each other's stuff all the time. They have little mini pods of people in the same industry sharing each other's stuff, building community amongst their particular niche. So go to themagicbrushinc.com/inner circle. I would love to see you guys in there. Let's see. I thought I saw another couple of questions, and I'm really sure. Do you stop paying for Facebook ads? Said Stephanie. Stephanie, are they working for you? If they're working for you, why would you ever turn them off? Ever. You know, back in the day, we sent out mailers. I feel like I'm a million years old. Back in the day, we sent out mailers. And now what you do is you spend money on online marketing ads, i.e. Facebook. Quit advertising in magazines. Quit advertising in your kids', football thing that they send out to all the families, unless you just want to for donation money. That's great, because marketing has changed. It's all online. So don't stop paying for ads if they're working well. So, all right, bless you. And somebody said, what do you do about haters when you're live? Well, you try to ban and delete. You have a admin on your page with you. I didn't have my admin here today or last night to try to help monitor the haters. But the majority of the time, if you ignore them and give them no attention, they go away. They get bored with you quickly. I'll put the link in here one more time for my group. I hope to see some of you in there. And I'm out of here for the day, guys. Going to go have some tacos and massage. So bless you. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.